Hello everyone, good morning. My name is Tinola Kinanu. Welcome to another edition of our Leadership Gems. Have you ever worked with a leader who is very brilliant and experienced? However, people don't take them seriously when they talk. People don't take their opinions and their ideas seriously. And there is somebody else, another leader, who is not as, brilliant and intelligent as the other person, but people pay attention to them when they speak. The difference is executive presence. So today we'll be looking at another interesting topic, which is executive presence. So what is executive presence? Executive presence is basically how you show up. Like I mentioned earlier, what makes people take you seriously is not your brilliance or your intelligence, it is how you show up, which we call your presence. So executive presence is your ability to inspire confidence and trust in people. That is what make other people, take your ideas seriously. If you lack executive presence, no matter how brilliant your ideas are, people will just pass it over. It is not noise, neither is it aggression, neither is it forceful. It is how you show up, like I mentioned earlier. And under executive presence, we have a couple of components, which is around clarity, composure, and control. So what is clarity? Clarity of thought. As a leader that, understands executive presence, you ensure that your communication, your thoughts are structured, while communicating. You ensure there are no filler words. You ensure you speak in systems whereby people can understand what you're saying. You're not speaking to seek for approval. Something like, oh, I think we can do this. This is how I feel. You talk like someone that has authority, like someone that has thoughts, structured and thought through their ideas, and they're able to communicate it clearly in such a way that people can understand and remember even when afterwards, when you're no longer there. So you ensure that your there's clarity, in the way you communicate. Also ensure that your communication carries weight. When we talk about communication that carries weight, you ensure you don't rush, your talk. You don't over-explain yourself. You speak calmly in such a way that people can understand and pick the necessary point. You also don't over-explain where you have to go like 5 times or 10 times and people lose the essence of the communication. We also have composure, under pressure. As a leader, you understand that pressure is part of the package. So how do you handle pressure? Your ability to, your emotional control, you don't break under pressure. You're steady, grounded and anchored. You ensure that you don't lose control of your emotions. You don't blame people. You don't panic, because when your team members are having issues, they see you as the person, that solution provider, that steady person that can bring calm, into the situation. So if you as the leader begin to lose yourself under pressure, then you would not be taken seriously, because at the end of the day, there's no difference between yourself and your team. And the next one is your body language and your energy. You understand that, even outside leadership, naturally, when you speak, anywhere you find yourself, people read you first. People read you before they listen to you. So as a leader that wants to project executive presence, you must ensure that your body language is in sync with whatever it is you're saying. You ensure you stand straight, look people in the eye, and communicate clearly. If you begin to avoid eye contact, you're slouchy and all of that, people will not take you seriously. It also weakens your executive presence. You also understand that, the leader determines the atmosphere, the energy you bring in determines how people, will embrace your ideas and whatever it's the instruction you're given. So you must ensure that your body language communicates what you expect it to communicate and the outcome you desire from your communication. The other part is decisiveness. As a leader, you must ensure that you are able, part of it is a part of leadership is your ability to decide on your feet. There would always be instances where you need to take decision on the spot. So how grounded are you? So you must ensure that you're able to take decision and fast enough. You also take responsibility for the outcome of the decision, either negative or positive. You own the outcome. You don't push blames. You don't, pass the buck to other people. That way people can trust you, because remember, executive presence is ability to inspire confidence and trust. So if you are a leader that's when issues happen after making decision, you pass the buck to your team members or to other people. Then you begin to weaken your trust. Next time people will not take you seriously when you give instructions or when you make decisions. They would not be willing to follow through. So there are some things that kills your executive presence, that weakens it. I have about 5 here, and I just want to mention that when it comes to executive presence, it's not built in your place of comfort. It's not built when you're coasting through. It's intentionally built. So if you need to pay extra attention to these things I want to mention. So number 1 is avoiding difficult conversation. You understand that it's part of the package as a leader. No matter how difficult the conversation appears, you must learn to face it head on. How you engage is what matters, but you don't avoid difficult conversation. You must also learn to think before you speak, because that is how you can structure your thoughts, and you can talk in such a way that people know that you've thought your ideas through. You're not just blabbing. Also, lack of self-awareness. When you don't even know how you're perceived, you're not paying attention to the things you say and how they impact other people, how you show up. You don't pay attention to all of those things. At the end of the day, they weaken and they literally kill your executive presence. Over explaining signals insecurity. It shows that more like you're begging people to accept whatever it is that you're passing to them. So you must ensure that once your thoughts are structured, you explain why you want them to get it done, and just leave it at that. You don't have to keep on explaining yourself such that at the end of the day the whole essence of the communication is lost. So the 5th and the last one is trying too hard to be liked. I get it that a lot of people want to be in the good books of people, but as a leader, you need to accept the harsh truth that not everyone would like you, and it is okay. I believe you don't like everybody too, so it is okay not to be liked, because the more you want to be liked, the more you drop your values, you drop the ball just to suit everybody. And we all know that you can't satisfy everybody. So those are the 5 things that kills your executive presence, and you need to pay attention to those. Like I mentioned earlier, it is what is built intentionally, and every time you make decisions, every time you show up intentionally, every time you communicate with clarity, every time you are composed under pressure, you are building your executive presence. It's not what you wake up one day and you just realize that, I now embody executive presence. It is what you build intentionally every day, and that is what can make your team members take you seriously. That is what will ensure that your instructions, your authority, carries weight and people can trust in you. Remember that leadership is not about your years of experience, or it's not about you, and it's not about your title or your position. It's strictly about your ability to influence and inspire people. And if you lack executive presence, the truth is you would struggle to influence people, because if people are confident in you, there's no way there's no way you would influence them. So if you are a serious leader that genuinely wants to impact people and influence people, you must ensure that every day, every step of the way, you are intentional about how you show up. It's not about your years of experience or your title, what you can do or what you cannot do. It's simply about how you show up. Remember your clarity of thoughts, how composed you are, and how you can be in control. When we talk about control, we are talking about your groundedness, how you can be steady even in the face of challenges, as the case may be. So thank you for listening to today's gem. Remember to like, share and subscribe. Have a good day.